Okay, anyway, so firstly we looked at obviously setup. For me, grip massively improved from last lesson. Your right hand now is in a much more kind of neutral position. I think it's starting to feel more comfortable as well for you. Whereas the first time you had that change, you're like, oh my god, it feels like blah. And that's why I say when you make a change, it's sticking with that one change and not going, oh, I'll try this, I'll try that. Ball positions move back for whatever reason, okay? Maybe consciously, maybe deliberately, or maybe just an unconsciously sort of made adjustments because of it worked when you did it one time and oh, let's not try and do it again. But if you've got 3 or 4 wrongs making a right, it's not as consistent as we want to try and ideally be, okay? There we go, mate. So in terms of the actual swing there, that was your setup, ball too far back. That was your backswing there. The club shaft you can see is kind of just vertical up there, okay? That ball position there is a lot better, and now the sensation, your right arm is going to sort of fold and hinge, and there's your backswing. Your left wrist needs to stay in the same position it starts, okay? If it starts cupping this way and sort of bending, that's the with the club face that you're going to cause the problem with the ball then will slice. In the past, when you did that, when you swung in, you just basically hinged your wrist heading at the golf club up here, you did so with that cup in the left wrist. When you came back, the club face was aiming too far to the right, and you got the old slice, okay? So now that backswing is good from there. Nice to unwind the body. You can see your lower half moving towards target there nicely. Good impact position there now. If I go back to that frame there, that's impact. Just about those two there, okay? There's the ball. Lead arm, left arm, hands all kind of in line there. Head behind the ball nicely. And a good release with the target, okay? I think speed-wise, I wouldn't try to put excessive amount of speed into it by hitting it harder or faster, but you're going to create more speed by going back there further, you see? You're just creating levers and hinges. It's going to give you more power, okay? In terms of spin-wise, the more speed you have and the more loft you've got, the more backspin you have, so the higher it will go. In the past, when you put it back here, as we said, if we use all this as an example, I'll get it in the right order. No, it needs to go. Okay, it needs to go down there. So if that is the golf ball there, and there's kind of your shaft there. Okay, so 13 degrees. Oh my god, let's go straight on it. There you go. 14 degrees of D-loft, so a club that's got 44 degrees of loft like your 9 on your wedge, that's now 30. You give yourself a less lofted club, it's not enough loft to get the ball up in the air, and what will happen is the ball will come off lower and it hasn't got enough backspin, it just falls at the sky quickly. So you'll find your sort of 9 and your wedge go quite long relative to your mates, and then your 6 and 7 irons go no further. Alright, just getting that ball position further forward gives you more loft, and then feel that right arm just softening and hinging, keeping that right palm or so to the sky, or the left wrist flat, whichever you feel. Just keep checking that when you're in your shots. Okay, mate? Make sense?
Yeah.
Good.